Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 6 of the XTC, the X-Wing Team Championships. Thank you so much for joining us. Super excited to be here. This is the first round of the day here in Krakow, Poland. Hello to everybody in the chat. Give me a quick. I need to see a quick inventory of who's here. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Let us know. Raven Cat, you're welcome, man. I absolutely love being here. This has been absolutely fantastic. So before we go too far, let's go ahead and start by breaking down these lists. We have Team England on the left versus Germany on the right. Stuart, Blucke, or Blucke. Not entirely sure exactly how to pronounce it. I'll be honest. I forgot to ask him. Sorry about that, Stuart. But good guy. Good guy. He's bringing a resistance list. Lulo, Tally, and Ray. Lulo has heroic and advanced optics. Tally with that exact same loadout, and Ray kitted out. We have Rose Tico, Corsella, Finn, engine upgrade, and Ray's Millennium Falcon. Then Kai out of Germany is bringing a squad that honestly I have not seen here before. when I rolled up, they said, "Oh yeah, he's running the double Jedi with the double ion torp Naboos." I was like, they're talking about it as if it was a known thing, and I'll be honest, in the United States, I haven't seen this archetype, so it's a perfect opportunity to get a look at it, because who knows, it might be around the corner. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi with CLT, Plo Koon with CLT, Rick Ali with passive sensors and ion torpedoes, and Anakin Skywalker with that exact same loadout of passive sensors and ion torpedoes. Now that we've run down the list, let's go ahead and choose our champions. If you've never participated in one of our stream polls, it's something really easy, fun, and interactive to do. All you got to do in the chat, once I get it refreshed and working, sometimes, you know, you try to do one thing and the internet says others. All right, there we go. Choose your champion. If you type 1 in the chat, that is a vote for England for Stuart's resistance list. If you type 2 in the chat, literally just type the number and press enter or send, that number 2 will be Kai for Germany. So go ahead, get your votes in. I know it's early today, and you know the majority of our viewership is in the United States most of the time, but you know what? We have a bunch of beautiful people in the chat. Let's get at least, I don't know, let's get like 60 people. I would like to see 60 votes. Right now, very simple. Chatting is possible on all Twitch accessible devices. It's easier or harder. It's harder on the TVs, but you can make it happen. You're just typing one number. Get it done. Votes are pouring in. Looks like right now, Germany taking the lead in the poll. Again, 1 for Stuart, 2 for Kai, 1 for Resistance, 2 for the Grand Republic. 1 for England, 2 for Germany. Now, taking a look at this matchup, let's talk about some of the tools available in both of the lists. Let's start by taking a look at those Naboo starfighters on Kai's side of the table. So Kai brought 2 of them with ion torpedoes. Ion torpedoes is a range 2 to 3 torpedo upgrade. No range bonuses on those. It says attack target lock. Spend 1 charge. It has a total of 2 charges on it total. If this attack hits, spend 1 hit or crit result to cause the defender 1 damage. All remaining hit or crit results inflict ion tokens instead. So he has 2 of those. I want to see how effective they can be. Note he does have passive sensors. Passive sensors allows you to, as an action, delay your target lock action until the engagement. So for lower initiative ships, this allows them to get into range, even if somebody is moving after them. Then the higher initiative ship, for them, hopefully, gets into range, that target lock goes off, and then they can shoot off that torpedo. It's always risky shooting only a single modded shot when you're paying points for a torpedo. Now, the ion torpedo, compared to others, you know, it's only 6 points compared to a proton torpedo 13. So you're not paying an arm and a leg for it, but still, you want to make sure you get some value out of weapons that you're bringing, especially the fact that these Naboo starfighters only have a 2-dice primary. Rick Oli, of course, can use his ability to raise his base dice by going faster than his opponent or the defender. He can get up to 3 agility or 3 attack. if he performed a faster speed maneuver than them. And it's important to note that for his attack, it only works on his primary weapon. It would not work on a secondary / special weapon. Special weapon is the correct term there. It looks like Kai is using the charge token as noting that he used passive sensors this turn. Kai making sure to keep a nice wide arc here. Okay, everything's nice and wide. By keeping those Naboos offset slightly, he's giving himself a better chance of catching something in the arc. Now, bringing CLT on 2 Jedi, if you're not familiar with the calibrated laser targeting, it says, while you perform a primary attack, if the defender is in your bullseye, add 1 focus result. Of course, these Jedi have access to the Force and can modify those focus results as needed. A lot of times as an action, if there is no enemy shooting at them, the Jedi will take a target lock to have essentially a target lock and mostly focused modifier available there. Before we go too far, I want to remind you guys that this round is brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives, your source for your acrylic game token needs, tokens, templates, everything you need. They've been a big supporter of the Gold Squadron podcast and are one of the reasons why we're able to make this trip out here across the pond. So go ahead, use coupon code TEAMUSA because Andrew Knuckles, the owner of the shop, is actually on Team USA. And you get 20% off, no minimums on that. You can get a small order or big order, whatever you do. All right. Just a boost action here for Rey. Just trying to get into range. We might have our first engagement here. Because Stuart's 5s are moving after Kai's, we know that Kai is the first player. He's getting in there. He wants to make sure to have some shots here. Looks like he probably has range 3. Currently, arc is front back on Rey, by the way. Let's go ahead and switch that to yellow. Front back on Rey. Pretty sure you got range 3 there. But Plo, hanging out in the yellow Delta 7 model, does have a focus there. So that'll be 4 dice and a focus versus Rey. If you look at Rey's ability, we'll see if it triggers here, but it's quite good when you have things in your front arc. It's combat time. So here we go. Kai's the first player, so he's going to go ahead and check ranges for all the things. Passive sensors, doesn't matter. Looks like Obi-Wan was out, and we do have range 3 confirmed. Plo Koon going into Rey. Just one. And safe. So right there, he used Finn's ability to add a blank, then used Rose Tico, the crew card, and it says, while you defend or perform an attack, you may spend one of your results, and that's anything. It's a good combo there to guarantee a target lock on defense when you've already evaded. Stuart going through his options. He has that target lock there. He probably gets 3 hits against Plo. Adds the Finn die. He's going to spend the lock. That's pretty good. Hit, crit going into Plo Koon. He's going to be taking at least 1, most likely. And there it is. 1 shield down on Plo Koon. The non-7B Delta 7s are It's important to note that they only have one shield. Okay. And double check to see what's happening on the table. It looks like going to hide the dice here for a second. So I want to double check to see the passive sensors. Passive sensors target lock there from Anakin at initiative 4 when he engages, so that's on Rey. Couple people in the chat asking, wow, you guys are already on round 6. Well, this is actually the first round of the day. So thank you for joining us here. We're going to close down the stream poll. Thank you to everybody who participated. So Team Germany has the edge just slightly, 51-48, but honestly, that's pretty close to call with the number of votes we're at. So we're going to call that a tie. We'll see what happens here. Stuart went in really aggressive, hoping to get some damage early. He got one shield, but the question is, with the aggression of Rey, is she out of position now? The A-Wings are pretty fast. They can support quite easily. We'll have to see. Approach vectors for Rick, he's kind of in an awkward spot. He's not in a spot to pursue Rey. He's gonna have to come around this way in order to get engaged. We got to remember Anakin's ability. He's a great blocker, absolutely amazing blocker. He's able to spend a force to do a barrel roll before his dial is removed, giving him a lot of flexibility. Can put him in a lot of weird places. Let's make sure to remember that while he's getting that dial set. He's got a lot of possibilities in blocking, especially once you're in the scrum. Now, it's important to note that Kai didn't bring sense anywhere in his list, so it would be a guess. It would definitely be a guess, but sometimes you can make those calculated risks. And a lot of times with a large base like Rey, you have a larger margin of error of trying to get that block. But, of course, a lot of times she hits pretty hard, so if you miscalculate that block, you're going to be eating some dice. Now, I want to see how aggressive Plo and Obi-Wan are going to be here versus Rey. Again, the CLT Jedi they only have 4 health. They can pop pretty easily. They do have 3 agility. I feel that CLT Jedi really need to take advantage of that purple evade whenever possible. We'll see what he does. The Dead Baron, my favorite Brit. How's it going, Darren? Anybody here in the chat going to be at Euros starting tomorrow? Let me know. Let me know. Now, as we hang out here, I got a question for you guys. So, Team USA, my buddies here, they know that I absolutely love playing X-Wing, but they also know that I love streaming X-Wing. And the question is, they were offering so Friday, tomorrow's the first day, we'll have a stream. We'll be streaming along with, I know for sure, First Earth, Simon Green, shout out to him. And I'm not sure who else is going to be there. There might be a couple other streams going, so super excited for that. But my teammates offered to cover the stream for me on Saturday and give me an opportunity to play in Euros. I'm on the fence as to whether to do it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right. Honestly, thank you guys for your confidence in telling me to play. Ooh, the Dead Baron. You offer to pack me a list? Ah. All right, Darren, I'm gonna have to think about it. I didn't know, man. Thank you for your offer. That makes me feel better. Let me think about a list. All right, so we got a 1 bank there. Evade. That was a boost. Evade from full throttle. Plo Koon turning in here. Might get a barrel roll or a boost. There's a barrel roll. Looking for a blocking opportunity. We'll see if Stuart called it. If she sloops with Ray, that is on the Millennium Falcon. Dial now. Plo Koon would have Bullseye as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi. They're set up well for that. Ray does have the Force and isn't too scared of a block, honestly. Anakin would have Arc, though, most likely. And there is the sloop. Will the sloop get him out of range of the ion torpedo? It will not. The 2 A-Wings are here ready to punish. We'll see what happens. Stressed has the Anakin target lock. All right, Tally. 3 hard. Nice aggressive move. Ready to support Ray. Focus and boost getting into range 2. Anakin has spent his force. There's only 1. Oh, no, he did not spend his force. Sorry. There was no barrel there. It was just a turnaround. So has 1 force available for defense. Focus boost from Lulo. That's going to be at least 5 dice going into Anakin, maybe into Plo. It depends on where he wants to go. He can't. Anakin's the only thing he can actually initiative kill. And Tally's bullseye is on Anakin for when that ion torpedo comes in. All right, here we go. That was Rick. Hit crit. Whiffs, but heroic triggers there. Gets an evade, takes a shield onto Lulo. Remember, Lulo had decreased defense there because of his ability, causing him to reduce in agility while stressed, but gains an attack die. There's the added evade from CLT coming in from Obi-Wan Kenobi. He'll spend 1 force and have 2 hits. Ray, natties, baby. Next attack. That is a range 1 attack. It is in bullseye. He'll go ahead and add the focus result. Has 3 dice. Rolls them. And probably just spends a focus there. And uses Obi-Wan's Kenobi's ability to keep the focus. Adds Finn. Spends the Force. And spends the blank to gain the target lock. And will end up taking a total of 3 shields. Shields are down. All right. Adds a Finn blank. Re-rolls with the target lock. And that is most likely a dead Plo Koon there. Ray able to punch really hard. Wait a second. He has to spend the focus to live or have a chance. There are going to be 2 crits getting in there, though. We'll find out what the crits are. Damage deck coming out. The most commonly forgotten setup component in X-Wing. Waiting for the crit. And sounds like there was a direct hit in there. Plo Koon goes down. 48 points scored by Team England. That is absolutely huge to be able to get a ship off the board. Now these A-Wings can go ahead and focus on another ship going into Anakin at range 2. Here we go. Spends the focus. Anakin has a force available to modify. He didn't. He had the force available. He didn't spend it. Missed opportunity there. Tally, hit crit. Going in, natties. When he goes back and watch the game tape, remember, Kyle, you had a force there available. Anakin is a force user. Spending Tally's charge. I guess, you know what, he might want to spend that force on the attack and has a target lock. Yep. The numbers say re-roll everything, even though you do have the force available. It's a re-roll because it fell out the box. And again, ends up with just one with the force. And Rey takes no damage, but she'll go ahead and use Rose's ability again, being able to spend any result while rolling dice to gain a target lock. Anakin is the next one in the crosshairs. Now, it's important to note that the barrel roll from Anakin cannot be done at the moment. I don't believe so because he's stressed. Let's go ahead and double check his ability. Let's double check the wording. Sometimes abilities give you exceptions. It's important to check before you reveal. Nope, he can do it. He can do it while stressed even because it just says before you reveal your maneuver, you may spend one force to barrel roll. It's not a barrel roll action. So it's not an action. He can barrel roll. Shenanigans underway. This is why we read the cards. We see the things that one word, the word action, completely changes that situation. Gives Anakin a lot of options. I want to see what he's going to do here. Will he try to use Anakin as a blocker? And getting, man, Plo Koon disappearing so early really reduces options. The biggest offensive threat. You still have Rick. Oops, not do that. You still got Rick. You still got Obi-Wan. They still can hit pretty hard, but not only taking shields on Rey is gonna hurt. Couple people asking me to update other games. Honestly, from where my vantage point, the other Team England games are happening pretty far away. I cannot see what's happening over there. So I will let you know who gets the W from either England or Germany. Now, anybody who's just joining us for the first time, this is a team event, and during the next, there is the Anakin barrel roll using the Force, using his ability. I'm going to go ahead and explain the team tournament rules during the next planning phase. There is another game happening on the German stream, Loken5888. If you type !XTC, you can actually see all of the lists. There's a link to all the lists being used here at the X-Wing Team Championships, as well as links to both the Polish stream and the German stream happening. Lots of X-Wing being streamed this weekend to people all across the world. All right, there is a fine-tuned control barrel roll. So the hope there is to block Rey on the windshield and be able to line up a shot here. Though Rey, because of the Millennium, the Rey's Millennium Falcon, she can actually do this sloop again, even though she's stressed. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that card so we can read it for you guys. So Rey's Millennium Falcon says, if you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, you can execute red Ignores loops, maneuvers, and perform boost and rotate actions even while stressed. So Ray is pretty hard to block in the situation he is. We'll see if if Stuart was able to call that. Our turn 2 here. That is a bump. That's tally. Ray did a 1 bank towards the top of the board, so he is going to be blocked there. Stuart didn't see the block coming in. Gonna go ahead and line up those templates. The angle matters quite a bit here because it will determine whether or not Ray gets a shot on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and put the front train track too. Snake Archer, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription. Want to remind you guys that you can click that button every 30 days, guys, every 30 days. One of the things happening today, if you guys don't know, we do giveaways at the end of every round. If we hit our goal of 600, okay, I've been counting for the entire World Tour. If we hit 600 today, I'm going to be giving away a Star Wars Celebration limited edition Legion Vader. All right, that was a very hard piece to come by. Luke Carrington of the Gold Squadron Paint Cast was able to get his hands on one and painted it up real nice. Even if you don't play Legion, it's a really cool model, and it can be used as a Darth Vader target lock. Probably one of the coolest ones you can have. So if you want to use it in an X-Wing, you can do that. All right, focus boost here. That's going to be a range 1 shot into Annie. He might just focus fire Obi-Wan, though, if Ray has a shot there. Stuart should measure Ray first. When it's his turn to shoot. But Kai is the first player, so Obi-Wan and Rick get to go first. So Rick went faster than Ray. Ray only did a 1 forward, which means he'll have an additional attack die. That's the passive sensors trigger. Oh, does he have arc? No arc. Obi-Wan range 1 into Ray. CLT is live. There is the added focus result. We're rolling here 2 hits, 1 blank. And I'm not sure if he added the... Checking for Finn. So he either has 2 or 3 hits. Actually, I don't think he spent the focus token. He did the CLT barrel roll, so should be 2 hits. All right, checking arc here, to see whether or not Ray's ability is going to be triggering here. Stuart confirming it is 2 hits. Adds Finn, spends the force, adds a result, spends the blank, and moves the target lock to Obi-Wan. Both Lulo and Ray are going to be going into Obi-Wan Kenobi. He only has 1 focus, no force available, completely tapped out. Only has the single focus. Ray, range 1, 4 dice. Adds a Finn blank. Spends the lock. And spends the force using Ray's ability to make that blank into a hit. That's hit, crit getting through. We'll see what the crits are. Listening in. And that was another double damage. Obi-Wan Kenobi off the board. Both Jedi being punished by the crits rolled by Rey. 2 double damages coming up. That is, man, what are the odds on that? Lulo and still has a range 1 shot. 3 hits. Advanced optics makes it 4. Anakin has 2 defense dice. Rolls the natties he needs. Takes 2, but only had 2 whole left. Off the board. With Rick only being left on the table, no points scored by Germany in this match. That might be it. Now, this is a team event. MOV does matter. Want to see if Kai can try to get some MOV here. It's going to be tough. I think his best bet is to try to get some of the A-Wings here. I think the A-Wings is where you really want to go. Yeah, the punchiness of Rey is really what punished Kai in the opening. He was able to just delete a ship a turn. Both Jedi going down. Rick can be quite offensive, but without having any points scored, it's an unlikely win here for Kai. He just needs to try to get some points at this point. Now, as they're moving the ships here, want to tell you guys about the team format. We have 20 different teams from across the world playing X-Wing here in Krakow, Poland. These are the X-Wing Team Championships. It is an absolutely amazing event, and I am so happy to be here. I mean, really, team events are super fun. The way this is you have 5 players on each team. If you win the majority of your matches, so that's at least a 3-2 record across all 5 games, you get a win for that round. And essentially, we have 20 teams playing a Swiss tournament, and 1 will end up on top. Going into it, we had, I believe, 3. Nobody went undefeated yesterday. That's important because that means that teams with only 3 wins instead of 4 are still in striking distance for that first place. I know, for instance, the United States, I'm not biased at all. Of course I am, right? The United States is within striking distance. All right, 1 hit, 1 focus into into Rick, safe. Lulo out the back, has a stress. Rick will get a bonus on this one. Spends a focus for 3 hits. 3 evades, baby. Natties. Rick does not have arc. Continuing to talk about the team format here. Yeah, so there were, I believe, 3 teams. I'm not remembering off the top of my head. I believe it is 3 teams, though, that ended. Actually, wait a second. I might have it right here. There it is. Only 1 team. So Germany ended with 4 wins. Okay, 4 wins there. Top team going into today. England with 3. United Nations with 3. Poland, Netherlands, Northern Ireland, Switzerland. No, this was, sorry, that's the old one. Lies. That's incorrect. I forgot to load up the new graphic. Fail on my part. Fake news. I'll try to pull up the correct one. Give me a moment here. I love the chat. I love how you are correcting me after I've corrected myself, cause stream delay. There we go. That's the new one. We'll get that loaded up. There we go. That's the correct one. So after 5 rounds, the United Nations, Netherlands, Poland, and Germany all were with 4 wins. England, Spain, United States, France, and Switzerland all with 3. So by nobody going undefeated yesterday, it gives all these teams with 3 wins, and they're still within striking distance of trying to get to the top. Germany, Poland, and Netherlands, the United Nations need to try to hold their advantage. Will be updated each round as we get them. And here's the thing with these team events, it is a lot of these games are coming down to the wire. They're all very, very close. In 2 of the matches, the 2 matches that the United States lost yesterday, were lost basically by two losses that were within 10 points or less, which was absolutely it's those games that come down to the wire, which is super fun. Rick again will have no shot. He will get the passes, or looks like there's a target lock there. Tally trading some paint. Optics, advanced optics, such a great card on these A-Wings, but Rick refusing to die. Might have arc there. Yes, range 3. And whiffs. There was no mods on that shot. One good thing that I'm really happy. Every team did get at least 1 win yesterday. Nobody ended with a goose egg. You don't want to come to a team event and not at least get 1. And the thing is that teams themselves, they're winning games, right? It's just you have to win 3 out of the 5 minimum in order to get that win awarded as to your team. All right. Here goes Rick. Three bank. Evade for the full throttle ship ability for the Naboo Starfighter. And now Stuart responds. Oh, no, sorry. Action for Rick. There's the boost. Here comes this loop. Rey is going to take a stress. She is able to do... All right, Kai, I think being a little surprised by this loop because she was stressed already. You can use Rey's Millennium Falcon to get the boost. There it is. Has the engine upgrade on Rey, so that means that the red boost becomes white. Tally, too hard. Can boost towards the bottom of the board to get a shot if she wants, or can just set up a target lock, and that looks like what Tally's going to do. Two turn. Focus boost, most likely here. There it is. All right, Stuart will have 2 shots. That's Rey and Lulo. Trying to clean up Rick. Rick has not taken any damage yet. Still clean. Range 2. Two hits. Advanced optics for 3 hits. Spends the evade, takes a shield. Next shot, here's Rey. 2 hits, adds Finn. Spends the... There you go. All right, spends the blank for the target lock using Rose and uses the force to get 3 hits. Shields and a card. That's 3 going through there. Should be 2 going through there, 3 hits at the end for Ray. So Rick with 2 hull. Left. Five straight. I think one of the issues with trying to completely disengage is the A-wings are just as fast as Rick, if not even faster, because they're able to make even tighter turns and have those back guns. So they will always track him down. I want to see if Kai can get some type of approach vector to try to get half points on something. Machinator. It happens. It happens. It's happened to the best of us. Give me an F in the chat if you have ever been tabled. Here's mine. Absolutely. It happens. Even to the best of us. Anybody who's tuning in for the first time, you know, it's quite interesting to see the brand new people who walk in from YouTube saying, "What is this? It's in my recommended." This is the X-Wing Miniatures game. We're currently in Krakow, Poland, streaming the X-Wing Team Championships. No damage there. Plenty of dice available. Rogue 3 says, just a few hours ago I was tabled. Yeah, it happens. So this game probably ends with about 20-ish minutes left. I'll give you guys some updates. I also got to build a list because it sounds like I'm playing in Euros. Team USA is pretty close to the table here. I want to see how things are going. Looks like a tightly contested game for Andrew. It's a close one. Same thing for Ian. Tyler Tippett seems to be done. Not sure the result there. Not sure. There's no way to tell. Boost from Tally. Focus, just trying to get range. Ray just trying to hunt down Rick into the corner. Obstacles? What obstacles? I don't care. Oh, Raven Cat, I don't like Echo. I can't see it. No damage there on the debris. I have trouble seeing her paths. If you want to table me, play Echo against me. You'll probably get me. Range 2 from Lulo. Spends a focus for 2. 2. Now, Kai rolling really well with Rick, but those evades came a little too late. Spends a target lock, 2 hits. 2 evades. Rick refusing to die. Shazbot, I'm saying I'm bad at flying Echo. I don't say I don't like her. I don't like her because I'm bad at flying it. Spin reroll. Spends 1 force and spends the focus to get the target lock again. Focus evade will take 1. I think. Or was there 1 evaded there? Might have misread that. Looks like there was 1. All right, no damage. I'll do some tinkering. There's a list that I flew at League that I had some fun with last week. Has trouble against swarms though. That would be the bad part. Might still be fun. I don't know. I got to think about it. I'll ask my boys. Oh man. Let me go ahead and get the dice box ready. So with Rick being in the corner, this is probably the turn where Stuart catches Rick. I mean, he's got 2 options, left or right. Left is the worst option because it cuts him off, but it's risky because it cuts you off. But at the same time, if Stuart overcommits to the right side, that could hurt him. Turnaround maneuver there, facing the end, saying, I will go out my way. I am Rick Ali. Aggressive move there by Lulo, not afraid. My name's Lulo. I'm just here to punch you in the face. Tally will take a boost. Actually, sorry, that was Tally who's facing him in the front arc with range 1. Lulo's the one that just boosted, rotated. We'll have 4 dice at range 1. Ray. 2 bank there to cover that escape just in case. Has to roll for the debris, no damage. Can choose to rotate here because of the Ray's Millennium Falcon title. That is a red action. Trying to finish it off. Rick has a shot. So it sounds like Germany may have won the other game versus England. No, it's still going on right now. Not sure. Tally's ability being used to add an additional defense die. Whiffs on the attack. Rick didn't have any chance here. Has a target lock. Gets 1. 1 evade. Tally range 1. 2 hits. And going to go ahead and call it there. That is a full table 200-0. Britain laying the smackdown on Germany. Stuart able to get a win. Wow. You know, the unfortunate, the evades came eventually. The problem is that it was way too late. Way too late. One of the not streamed games. Got it, Fun Walk. So as of right now, England has at least 1 out of the 5 locked up. Not sure how the other ones are going. Once we have all of the rankings and stuff, we'll get that posted again. It's yeah, whew, man. That Ray really punching hard. Bat Nelson, thank you so much for that sub. So let's go ahead and do some giveaways, and then we're going to talk about a couple of things. Let's open up the box. ASMR. All right, what do we got here? We got some things. We got some of those. That's all the stuff we gave away the other places. Okay, let's give away some cards here. Woo woo giveaways. If you've never participated in our giveaways before, it's very easy to do. Excuse me, very easy to do. All you have to do is type in the chat. This is in no way officially affiliated with Twitch. This is simply a community thing that we do. All of us community members like to make cards and things like that, and we give them away here on Gold Squadron. If you win a giveaway, all you got to do is type !win in the chat. You go ahead and a link to a form will pop up, and you fill it out. And then make sure that in order to actually get the giveaways, though, you have to make sure you put everything in there. If some of the data is incomplete, you will not receive your item because I won't have your complete information, and I don't really want to waste postage. So make sure you guys actually fill it out when it's time. All right. Because I will tell you, there's people who forget to fill it out, and there were some pretty sweet prizes that have now entered the items that will be given away. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's get the party started here. You know what? We saw some engine upgrade action. Here we go. FFG engine upgrade. Who's going to get it? 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Giveaways! All right, Darth Pepper. Congratulations. Getting that engine upgrade. Next, we have a card here from the... This is a Tech Series card. Okay. Tech Series card. It's a blue screen pilot. This is from the Tech Series. Thank you to these guys for being awesome. Our computer programmer friends that make a lot of the community tools that we have here. Who's getting that blue screen pilot? 3, 2, 1, go. Stealth missed. Thank you for playing, man. You thought you were going to lose. Instead, you tabled the guy because he couldn't roll any evades. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was tough, man. Thank you. All right, next we have, let's see, what do we got here? This is a fun one. I like going through my my pile here. This is a Dion Moralo card. If you're wondering where this image is from, I made a video, if you haven't seen it yet, the Wisdom Teeth video from on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it, if you want to see me be interviewed by my wife, it was her idea. She goes, Dion, let's ask you questions while you're on medicine. Hey, Kai, thank you so much for playing. I know that was a tough one, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. So go ahead, check it out. Who's going to get the Dion Moralo? 3, 2, how do you win? Somebody asked, how do you win? Literally just got to type something, and it makes you eligible. And then we just pick a name. 3, 2, 1. Who it be? Havoc X91. Congratulations. Boom. That's in the giveaway pile. And let's go ahead and do, we can do one more this morning. All right, here we go. We can do this one. We're going to do from the Militant Casuals. It's the Militant Casuals Grand Inquisitor. And I'll tell you why I'm picking this one. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Thrawn 8. Congratulations. Remember, exclamation point win. We do giveaways after every single round. And I want to show you guys something here. Give me a second so I can pull it up. Where did it go? Where did you go? There it is. Transform. Hit the screen. All right, there is the Legion, the Star Wars Celebration Legion Darth Vader that we're going to be giving away if and when we get to 600 subs for the XTC. All right, this is up for grabs. One person wins it. We'll see who ends up getting it. So thank you so much to Luke Carrington for painting that. If you haven't watched the Paintcast, it's awesome. If you like painting ships, if you like painting them or just watching people paint them and make super cool stuff, here's the chance to watch somebody do that. He broadcasts every Monday and Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central in the United States. And that's only if we get to 600. So, Ulfric, thank you so much for gifting the Tier 1 sub to Funwalk. Thank you. They've given 9 subs to the channel. As for why did I choose that Grand Inquisitor card, so the list that I'm thinking about flying for Euros, and I've had some success with it. I actually think it's really, really fun, is how are the players dealing with language barriers? There is none. So the thing is that the players here, one of the requirements is that the tournament language is actually English. Okay, so while playing, the requirement is that you must speak in English, including coaching. This is to avoid any shenanigans with, like, what's called worst case scenario, which I don't think anybody here would do. There's a lot of upstanding guys. It's amazing, but everybody's required to speak English so that to avoid something like, because let's say there's a Swedish player who walks behind another one and they speak Swedish to their Swedish friend and is telling them what their dial is, but other player doesn't know, right? And I'm just using like a random one at random country. You have no way to know that because you don't speak X language, whatever that is. So that's why we do. That's why the tournament organizers have decided it's English. That's the game the language that the game is published in, and all the players understand at least base minimum English game terminology. Okay. Poker table rules. I thought the chat was deciding. No. Was it? Nothing to do with that. So this is the list. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. So it's essentially PAL bases. I had a lot of fun with it these last few weeks that I've flown it. We'll go ahead. I'll put the exact variant. Lambda. We got Jendin with passive sensors. Follow me here. I got you, okay? Like passive sensors. Hold up. Then we have the Grand Inquisitor and Vader. Vader's got Sense, Fire Control System, Afterburners. The Grand Inquisitor has Fire Control System, Concussion Missile. There's Palpatine on the shuttle, and that gives me 200. Ulfric, you're just handing out those. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Doing like I was. There you go. That's the list I've been running. Vader only needs FCS. I know it only needs FCS, but why only bring FCS when there's the points wise? I prefer to just kit them out. It's fun and gives me room for Jendin. At Ulfric is unstoppable. I agree. So yeah, that is the list that I'm thinking about taking for Euros. It's fun. The passive sensors on Jendon is pretty cheeky because I can use his use his ability early. Okay, use his ability on that first turn. Use passive sensors. Engagement happens, and Jendon, even though he doesn't have a target lock action on his bar, still gets a target lock on somebody going into the round. Now, so what's going to happen? People are like, well, who's going to stream? So this is on Saturday. So there's Euros is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would be, steering the ship on Friday. We're still going to be streaming here on Saturday. It'll be a mix of Team USA helping me out so that I can play on Saturday because all of them are playing on Friday. So they're going to be switching out. Sorry about that. Just somebody calling my attention over here. You get the target lock, and while going into battle, it's awesome. Who streams if you're in the cut? Well, there's 7 of us available to do it, and if I'm in the cut, like that's awesome. That's cool. I only play once in a while, and came all the way to Europe. I'd like an opportunity to play. I honestly wasn't going to play. The guys convinced me yesterday. They're like, you should play. You should play. Shazbot GG. Dion in the cut. LOL. Yeah, Brandon, I'll cry into my my top 16 templates for System Open. He's one of my guys, okay? You guys know I'm bullying him in the chat because I love him. Okay? Will you be the streamed game? No. I probably won't stream myself. That's not I'm not here to do that. I'm here to play I'm here to play. I'm here to commentate and stream as many other people, other countries as possible. That's the plan. So one day of playing out of the 5 streaming, pretty good. Please get D commentating. Yeah, we're gonna have a rotation there. Good guy Dion will deliberately throw his last game to dodge the cut out of loyalty to the squadron. Yeah, probably. No, I don't want to be. Welcome to the live stream. Come on. No, but so like, I appreciate you guys wanting to see me play. I love the love, but like, if you guys want to see me play, even though I guess I'm not playing. If you guys want to see me play, you can watch League Nights every Wednesdays. I play on there at least once a week. But yeah, Euros is about the European players and everybody out here. So if it happens, let's say I make the cut. If that were to happen, that'd be crazy. That'd be cool. It'd be fun. Then sure, I'll probably end up on stream. But of course, if I'm asked, I'd do it. But don't try to bully Simon into getting me on, okay? He's gonna do his job. We're gonna do our job. Be all good. Good. I have a ticket. All right, Darren, are you in the chat? I have to text him. I think I'm just gonna go with that list. That's what I've played last. And it was fun. I need my phone. What's the craziest thing I've seen? Craziest thing. I don't know what the craziest thing I've seen is. No bullying the substitute teacher. That's right, kids. Darren Granger. All right. Will you be playing at Worlds? That is to be determined. because there's some scheduling things. Will GSP stream Worlds? Yes, it's official. Yes, as of yesterday. Got the green light. We need to figure out. We need to figure out internet and power for there, but other than that, we're good. Yes, it is official. We will be streaming Worlds along with a bunch of other X-Wing streams, which is super exciting. And what I'm going to be doing is reaching out to those who I know are streaming and see if we have a we can gather forces and resources to be able to afford it. Because we basically we got to pay the convention center for internet and all that stuff. So we'll get it done. We'll get it done for y'all. Do I have an invite? I officially do not have an invite. I do not, but there is the last chance qualifier, which I am actually signed up to play in. So who knows? If I get my invite while I'm here, probably not. All right, Darren Granger has confirmed the list is being packed. I'm so excited. But yes, I will be at Worlds, so come if you haven't been at a place I've been in, you want to come say hi, give some love, some hugs. Get your official Gold Squadron Dion embrace. Comes with a free handshake. All right, guys. So we have only a few minutes left here on the actual round clock. There's 5 minutes to change. Gonna take a break here, give the voice a rest. A lot of days of talking ahead. And also, if you guys don't know, we are on a world tour right now. We have this is the 4th event out of 7 that we've done. So we started with Gen Con. Okay, there was 3 days of Gen Con. Started with Gen Con. From there, we went to the Buenos Aires Open. Then, after the Buenos Aires Open, we went to the Sacramento Hyperspace Trial. After the Sacramento Hyperspace Trial, we're here at the XTC. That's event number 4. Then, in a couple days, tomorrow, we have the European Championships. That's event number 5 and continent number 3. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit up Australia. We're going to have a Gold Squadron Flight Club event one of the days, the Thursday there. That's event number 6. And then we have the Australian System Open. That's event number 7. And we wrap up the tour going back home to Chicago with the Gold Squadron Hyperspace Trial at Pastimes. That is the home of Gold Squadron. If you are in the area or want to come, the registration link is live. It's actually on our Pastime Star Wars Facebook page. You can look for it there. Or if you want me to just send it to you, let me know. Send me a message. I can get you the link. If you want to come by in the Chicagoland area, come. There's plenty of parking, lots of spots. Somebody's like, "Oh crap, you're coming to Sydney?" Yeah, I'll see you soon. And yeah, it should be awesome. So this is event 4 out of 8. I'm gonna take a little break here. Talk to you guys in a bit. We should be up and live with the next round. I would say in about 15 minutes. Don't go too far. We'll be back.